What is up, guys? MW2 here, and today I'm doing a COD video for you guys. As you can see in the title, it's the top 5 CODs in history. Everyone loves a good top 5, but basically this one's going to be judged on popularity and my own opinion. So if you disagree with it, obviously that's fine, completely fine basically, but it's going to be based on popularity of the community and also my own opinion. But let's get into it. So in at number 5, I have gone with Black Ops 1. It's one of my favourite CODs, as I quite enjoy the Treyarch games, Black Ops 1, 2, 3 as well now, and obviously World at War. But I thought it was one of my favourite games, and I was quite young when it came out, but I used to play it all the time with my mates, and obviously it also had the zombies aspect, which was obviously not the first, as World at War was the first, but it was just a lot different to World at War, which obviously made it a lot better than it could have been as well. Obviously, after coming out after MW2, it had a lot to live up to, and in my opinion, it did. But obviously, in other people's opinion, it might not have. Obviously, that depends really how you see the games really. Because obviously, you might have really liked Modern Warfare 2, and you might thought that Black Ops 1 didn't live up to it. But obviously, you might have not liked MW2, and I think Black Ops 1 was a lot better. But obviously, this game was also enhanced. I think this is why I put it in the 5th spot, and I'm going to tell you the one that misses out is MW3. It's because I thought the zombies on this game was so good. Like, obviously the online on MW3 and Black Ops may be similar in how fun and how much people enjoyed them, but the zombies for Black Ops 1 was so good. Like, in my opinion, it was amazing, and that's why it has to be in the top 5, as I played all those zombies so many times. I bought all the DLC for it, and it was just so enjoyable. So on to the next one, and in at number 4 we have COD 4, or Modern Warfare 1 as some people like to call it, but it is mainly known as COD 4 for probably a lot of people who will watch this video, or if a lot of people do watch it, they probably won't, but for most people who watch YouTube nowadays, they probably haven't played Modern Warfare 1 or COD 4, or if they have, they haven't played it at peak times. As in, like, when I say that, I mean, like, if you went and bought it now, you wouldn't be playing it at peak times, as in, when it was the newest game out, it was a thing of nature and beauty, and it was the real stepping stone to take Call of Duty into a whole new level, because before, the old COD games were kind of outweighed by Halo and other games, and as soon as this came onto the market, everyone was just bye Halo, and that's why Halo's declined, I think, really, in the last 3 or 4 years. And COD's, obviously, it's not amazing, it's not even amazing now, but this COD was so good at the time. It was so ahead of its time, and it was just so fun to play, and it's kind of the stepping stone for all the Call of Duties that have come out since then. But yeah, like I said before, if you disagree with me, it's my opinion, and obviously the general community as well. But yeah, on to number 3, you should already know what these 3 are going to be, but if not, let's get into it. In the number 3 spot, I have gone with Call of Duty World at War, or as others call it, COD 5. Right, I'm going to start here and say, this is my personal favourite COD, and if this was a list of my top 5 favourite CODs, this would be number 1. Because, to be fair, this was probably the first COD I played, like, properly. Like, I played COD 4 a bit when it first came out, and then, I was really young when that came out. I was literally, like, year 4, if you're English you'll know what that means. If not, I was, like, 10 or 9, so obviously that's really young for someone playing COD properly. And then when I first actually got into COD, it was at World at War. I know it sounds really stupid as an 11 or 10-year-old getting into Call of Duty, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it's one of my favourite games. It was the first game with zombies on it, and I really like that part of it as well. I played zombies so many times, I played countless hours, and I remember playing at least 15 days game time on the multiplayer. I don't know, really, I just loved everything about COD 5, and I know a lot of players did really enjoy COD 5 when it was out, so obviously that's why I said number 3, because I know people enjoyed other games more than COD 5, but because obviously my personal opinion's got to put it in the number 3 spot. Another thing I want to say is, I think normally your favourite COD is the one you play properly first. So, like, say you play a COD before, but the one you play properly first is normally the one you think is your favourite, I think, and that's why a lot of people rather like COD 5 or MW2 or MW1 as their favourite CODs. But yeah, anyway, let's move into number 2. In number 2, we are going for the sort of generic fan favourite, which is MW2. Personally, I know it's going to sound really bad to some of you guys watching this video, but I didn't really play MW2 that much. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what I even done back then. But for some reason, after COD 5 was so fun for me, I just decided not to really play MW2. I honestly can't tell you why, but I just didn't get in all the quick scoping hype. Didn't get in any of the MW2 hype really, and I've barely played it. I honestly can't tell you why, but it's like I had a year of, say, I obviously played a lot of Black Ops 1 after that came out. The reason this is number 2 is because so many people tell me it's their favourite Call of Duty. I don't know if it's because everyone around my age sort of played this one properly first, and I maybe started a year earlier. But a lot of people I know say this is their favourite COD, and that's why I got to put it number 2. However, it's not the most popular COD, and it's not in my top like 3 either, so that's why it's only at number 2. And now, finally, moving on to number 1. Well, I'll just have a few honourable mentions. Obviously, MW3 is just the only one really I can think, because obviously, apart from that, you got fucking Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, and I don't really think any of them deserve honourable mentions. But yeah, number 1 is gotta be the one and only Black Ops 2. It was probably the community's probably most popular game, and it's one of my favourite games. Or probably I'd say my second favourite Call of Duty game has ever been. I used to play online all the time. I used to play zombies all the time. I just loved the diversification in zombies as well. There's so many different ideas. And then I used to play, obviously I don't know why I didn't do quick scoping on MW2, but I've done it a lot on this game. And I also done it, I've done a lot of like private matches, cops and robbers, sort of them sort of games on Hijacked. I used to love all the little things about Black Ops 2, and that's why it has to be at number 1, because obviously it's my second favourite game, and it's probably the community's most popular, because if you think about it, on the backwards compatibility, it has the most votes, and everyone loved it when it came out. But yeah, there's not a lot more I can say about Black Ops 2. It's such a good game. But yeah, anyway guys, that is all for this top 5, and that is all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this, and obviously remember to leave a like and tell me if you prefer these top 5 videos, because again, I really love watching them, so hopefully you do too. But yeah, that is all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.